Hello and welcome to today's crypto video, and in today's video I'll be talking about the latest updates from DMScript. DMScript is a token with the ticker symbol DMST, as we can see here on CoinMarketCap. I have done a review on DMScript before. I've covered updates from DMScript. They've got a lot of bullish news, and I actually want to cover the latest updates from them, which is the change to the white paper. They've released a new white paper now, so it's basically a change to the old white paper, and it is really interesting. I'm going to be reading through it, not every single detail, but I'll try to cover the main products just so that you can familiarize yourself with what they're all about, especially with what's to come with DMScript. Because they do have the snapshot taking place on the last day of November. So just make sure you have 50,000 tokens in your wallet untouched in order to be able to qualify for the airdrop that happens in January, which is for DMUSD, which I've covered when I was talking about it in the last update video for DMScript. Again, the video should pop up on the top right hand corner of the screen if you're watching this on YouTube. And by the way, this is a sponsored video for transparency reasons. I am sponsored by DMScript. So this video is about DMScript and it's sponsored by DMScript. So again, just to reiterate, the total supply is 100 million capped. And what we've got about them, right? Well, on the 25th of November, they've actually said that they're going to delay staking. Staking was supposed to start at some point this month in November, so it's going to be delayed. When, we're not sure. It could be in December, it could be in January. I'm assuming it could possibly be in January, although they did say that they're going to have some bullish news in December. So throughout December we're going to get a lot of updates from DMScript. Okay, so they're basically saying here, again, do read this if you want, but they basically just don't want to ruin the snapshot chance. So they don't want people to FOMO win, pretty much, because people tend to FOMO win before the snapshot just so that they can then stake. You know how it is. So again, people can still FOMO win before the snapshot, but you just cannot stake this month. Okay, so that's one of the things. And again, before we continue on here, if you're new here, my name is Claudio and this is CryptoChain, the channel where I do crypto news, reviews, tutorials and interviews. So please hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications bell to not miss the next video I upload that may interest you, and don't forget to like the video if you enjoy it or dislike if you don't, and leave a comment below telling me what you think of the video, in this case DMScript. And the other thing that they've covered here is in relation to the buyback. So as part of their promise, which they've mentioned on Twitter before, is that they're gonna use $100,000 from their funding to buy back DMST off the market. Now, when they're saying they're buying off of different exchanges, I think they're making most of these purchases from Uniswap directly, especially with this one here. We've got proof here that this one has actually been done on Uniswap. They've bought the first batch, which was $10,000. So I wonder, now that the price has gone down a lot with this market crash from today, the 26th of November, what will actually happen? Will they be buying more? I wonder, right? We can see here that this is real. This is the transaction they've posted. They've spent 16.5 ETH, 8,542 worth right now because the price dumped. It was 10,000 at the time they made the purchase, for 230,452 tokens, which are in the smart contract. So if we go to this address, not necessarily, it's not like a smart contract, but it's a locked address. So this address is used for buying back the tokens, and this is where we can keep track. By checking this address, we can keep track that these tokens are not going to leave this address in any way. So, and that they're going to keep on buying back when they say they do, and they're going to go to the same address, and we're going to be able to track down everything, because this is the whole purpose. So yeah, very, very important stuff here, that they're keeping their promise with the buyback. Now let's talk about the changes in the white paper here. So I've got the white paper open. Again, the link will be in the description of this video, do check it. But we're going to start off with Project Higglo, because this is the first one that's meant to be released. We've seen a demo of Higglo. It wasn't really a demo, it was more of a showcase of the actual platform, how it looks, but most of the buttons don't work. So it wasn't really a demo, because if you click on the buttons, it just tells you that they don't function, except for one of them. I think one of the trades did actually work, so you could actually see that, how it looks and stuff, but just to get a general idea. But yeah, they've got a lot of stuff to do. I mean, it does look like a dashboard. It's like an admin dashboard, but that's pretty much it. So to talk about Higglo here, so Higglo is DMScript's main project. Okay, it is a peer-to-peer betting platform focused on esports, allowing you to bet directly with others on your favorite team. What makes Higglo special is that it's one of the very few P2P betting platforms that are based on blockchain technology, which will allow its users a smooth, secure experience unparalleled to others. So what does it solve, you may be asking yourself? Well, it brings gamers together. You're not only cheering for the winning team, you're placing the stakes quite literally on them. You're benefiting from them and you're rooting for them, and all at the same time you're aiming to bring a community around this betting platform, and not only something that's being used as a means for making easy money for other users, it also solves the everlasting problem of unsecure betting websites when it comes to esports. And again, they're going to get a license for this because you need a license. They're going to get a license in 2021, in the first quarter of 2021 actually, and maybe let's see if we can get that, because it would be nice to see that. Let's go down here. Okay, so you can get the first-hand experience if you go to this website, higglo.gg. Let's go here. So this is how it looks, okay, because it always looks cooler when you get to see how it looks and what I'm talking about. So this is the example here. It's not really a demo because a lot of these buttons don't work. We've got League of Legends, Dota, Fortnite, Counter-Strike, Go, Call of Duty, so all these different games here, as we can see. If you go to view bets here, it does work for this one, but if you click on this, then it does say that it's not supported. Okay, it's not supported at the moment, but this is pretty much how it's gonna look. I mean, it looks pretty cool. It's just a dashboard, right? And this is gonna be your profile, your funds. If you have funds, you'll be able to link it. Again, this is a demo. These aren't actually my funds. This isn't my profile. It's just what you're seeing when you go to this website. Again, we can't even click like on Fortnite, so that's why I'm saying a lot of these buttons don't work. They just wanted to make one of them work just so you can get a glimpse of what to expect. So yes, this is gonna be Higglo when it launches, with everything functioning here pretty much. Of course, the features are secure decrypted transaction logs, ability to choose between currencies, fiat and crypto, P2P betting, a web application, and no pending transactions, because you'll receive your winnings instantly within the platform. And again, you can use DMUSD, which is going to get airdropped to you in January. Okay, if you store after the snapshot, which is going to take place on the 1st of December, if you keep your DMUSD until January, then you're going to get if you keep your DMST until January, then you're going to get DMUSD airdropped to you in your wallet, and then of course you're going to be able to use it on that platform, which is Higglo. Now the second one is Holonex. Again, this was a rebranding of the name because it did have a different name. As on the website, if you check on the website, it does have a different name. This is on the white paper. So Holonex, it's a long-term solution to one of the most common problems most gamers face, which is the ability to access your favorite video games from servers located strategically across multiple continents to give you the ultimate latency-free experience for your favorite titles if you're an online competitive gamer. You'll also get the chance to stream your games to many different devices such as Mac, desktop, Android, or even iOS. It's the perfect solution for traveling gamers who want to enjoy their favorite games while not having to carry an enormous PC around with them. Now, what problem does this solve? Well, it solves the problem that it allows competitive gamers to play in the most challenging servers regardless of where they live, without having to travel specifically to any different countries to increase their skills, which works out perfectly for pro gamers, specifically as they need to constantly increase their competitiveness to prepare for tournaments. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Again, the features that they've got for this are a smooth free lag experience, latency free gaming, multiple servers. So that's what they're going to allow you to do by using this platform. So that's going to be great for gamers. Now the next project here is Tournet. Now gamers clearly understand the meaning of every second counts. In fact, that they may even rephrase it as every millisecond counts, due to how crucial their reaction time is when they're playing a competitive match. And unfortunately for many gamers, the latency can be a determining factor whether they'll win or lose the game, as we know, of course, especially with games like Counter-Strike, shooting games and stuff like that, right? This is because of the many connection issues that many gamers across the world face every single day, such as packet loss, which results in bad latency. Tournet is a project that aims to fix this problem for gamers. It basically solves the latency issues for any video game you're playing by optimizing your connection and making sure your configuration is properly set up. They also ensure that the ability of the players need to use the secure connection while they're logged into the games, which is why Tournet has a built-in VPN that allows them to access their favorite servers with ease. Unfortunately, some of the best latency solving software for gamers are only available for select video games, but there are many other games that you can't optimize with your connection for using such software. With Tournet, you'll be able to configure your connection regardless of the game. So that is pretty awesome, because if they really release this on time, if they focus on releasing this, I don't know if it's going to be straight after Higglo, but assuming it will be, maybe the second, or maybe it's going to be the third one, hence why we've got this in the project, in terms of the project order here as the third, then it's going to be great for gamers if this actually comes to fruition. Especially because these guys are partnered with Nvidia and with Twitch as well. You got to keep that in mind, and they're being sponsored by Mercedes as well. They're also going to build on Substrate to be interoperable with Polkadot, and they're likely going to set up a parachain, because they actually specified Polkadot. They didn't say they're building only on Substrate and that they're independent to Substrate. No, they actually said Polkadot in their advertisement on Twitter. So that means that they're looking at a parachain. Now, for which product we don't know. It's still to be decided, because Polkadot parachains haven't actually launched yet, so we still have some time to go before the parachain auctions. Not even the Kusama ones have launched yet, so we've got time. We've got time until 2021. So around Q1, I think, and it's unlikely that DMScript are going to be one of the first to apply for these parachain auctions. Probably in the second batch, the third batch, who knows? But it is coming. Now, the next project, the fourth one, is Ubrizy. Ubrizy is a blockchain-based store, and again, I've spoken about Ubrizy before when I was covering it, so not much has changed here in terms of the description, as we can see, but it's basically it's like a marketplace where you can basically make purchases for the games, okay? And again, the good thing is that you'll be able to use the DMST token to make the purchase for video game items. So again, this token that you can actually get from Uniswap, if we go here to the market pairs, again, you need to go to CoinGecko, because on CoinMarketCap it shows you the wrapped Ether. So you need to go to CoinGecko for that. It actually shows you Ethereum, and then if you click on it, it'll take you to Uniswap directly. But yeah, I mean, just think of it like it's a store where you can purchase game items, you can purchase games and things like that, with crypto as your payment method. Okay, so that's what it's aiming to do here. Now, the next project that they've got here, the fifth one, is Tretopia, which is DMScript's very own NFT marketplace for creative and video game related items. So it's a place where we want to give people a chance to offer their unique creation and profit from them through us, in addition to having a lot of interesting features like card collections that you can keep track of and unique selling, purchasing right of items. Tretopia also gives artists, designers, and gamers the ability to offer their unique creations on the NFT marketplace in one of the most simplified methods ever. Due to the complex nature of NFT and crypto in general, they wanted to make Tretopia a unique experience that is both easy to use and rewarding all at the same time. They'll be able to do this by having a simple interface and trading system similar to that of Steam's item trading system. So that's what they're trying to do. And again, one of the competitors that they would have with this is actually Phantasma Chain. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know I've covered them as well. So again, they have competition here. Also, Engine are another competitor, so they won't be the first to do something like that, okay? Just so you know that. But of course, this is going to be unique to DMST, to the DMST ecosystem, and I'm expecting them to make it interoperable too, because this is the whole point of having an ecosystem for gamers, is to make it interoperable and not to force them to use only one specific blockchain, and that is Ethereum. Hopefully they can make that interoperable, and hence why I'm saying that, because they're planning to build with Polkadot, their major idea, I think, is to actually have this interoperable with other blockchains, because once you're on Polkadot, you can then connect to other parachains, so all your NFTs will be swappable or transferable within these different blockchains that are part of Polkadot. So how great is that going to be, right? I'm really looking forward to that. And again, these are all, you know, project milestones. We don't know how far they're going to get, right? It could be that they're going to be achieving all these milestones, but they're going to need a lot of support from the community. They're going to need to have some kind of funding, I guess, because I don't know if the funding they got from Mercedes as their sponsor is enough. They probably need more funding, and who knows, if the Web3 Foundation DMScript, then it could be big things, right? And this is just speculation from my side. And again, DMStaking is the sixth point here, where you can stake. So basically, you'll be able to stake DMST and DMUSD tokens. And again, if you stake the DMUSD, you'll actually get USDT. So they basically will have a double staking system. That's what they're planning to work on. And what's good here is that they're going to be giving up to 120% return on investment for the longest staking pool that they're offering. Okay, so that is great. 120% is quite a lot. And the fact that you're going to get DMUSD for staking is going to be good, right? Because you don't want to be getting the same token that you're staking, because that usually impacts the price big time, right? The dual token system is definitely better when it comes to staking, and from my personal experience and from what I've seen, to not be dumped on. So that's it from today's video. There isn't anything else to cover. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and again, if you have any kind of questions about DMScript, do drop me a comment below. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.